That's why I created my new Giza Dreams bed sheets. I guarantee you they'll be the most comfortable sheets you'll ever own.
With the Giza Dream Sheets, I'm getting the best sleep of my life.
I do not like my sheets. I love my Giza Dream Sheets.
I guarantee you the first night you sleep on my sheets, you'll never want to sleep on anything else.
Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen right now. Giza Dreams are made with the finest, most sought-after cotton in the world. MyPillow Giza Dream Sheets are available in a variety of colors and will be the softest, most comfortable sheets you will ever own. And listen to this. For a limited time, when you use your promo code, Mike will send you a second set of Giza Dream Sheets absolutely free. That's 2 sets of sheets for the price of one.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Baer here with Fabio Soto. We are at the 2020 Longhorn Open here in Austin, Texas. So we are at the gymnasium used by UT Racquetball Club. Excellent facility, great event. Fabio, before we get started about this event, we're going to look at a very short clip of the highlights from our last event in Portland, Oregon. So that was a great video clip produced by Alex Cohen, one of our interns. Want to thank him for that. So some of the big takeaways from me from Portland, Oregon was, the Jake Rocky match. Rocky, was injured and was out of the tournament, but that does not take away from the play of Jake Brennebeck. He played spectacular in that particular event. That was my big takeaway. Yours?
I think Thomas Carter defeating Alvaro Beltran in 3 games, that was a good win for Thomas Carter, and kudos to him. He played fantastically.
So, at the end of the day, Landa, Kane, and the King prevailed 2 straight, as always. So, that was our last event. Now I want you to watch this very short promotional clip. So that was the clip from Mexican Nationals Tournament Director Fabio Soto. Important fact about this particular event, 9 out of 16 of our round of 16 entrants were born in Mexico. Fabio, you're going to have a great event. I want you to invite all of our fans to watch and even visit that event.
Yes, of course. Everybody that wants to go and participate at the event, obviously we have the open draw with our best players of the country fighting to be on the national team, but also we have amateur draws, so just like the U.S. Open, they can participate and be a part of it. It's going to be in Tijuana, Mexico, so just about a 15-minute drive south of San Diego, California. It's a good show, the biggest event of the year for Mexican racquetball.
Well, Fabio, I'm looking forward to it. I hope to be there, actually. But let's get to the meat and potatoes here of this event. Coming up next right here, Alejandro Landa, Eduardo Garay, never played at Tier 1's event. On court number 2 over there, Perea versus Mania. They've also never played. At the other gym, we have De La Rosa, Estrada, and Mercado Portilla. We got 4 fantastic matches going off right about now. The second half of our draw is going to be the Kane Waslinchuk versus Andres Acuna. Kane's in his home club. He's got his kids here. You know, he's got maybe some of his hockey players are supposed to come. Watch out for the Kane Wasenchuk match as well. Some of the other matches that we have here, Fabio, the later matches are.
Yeah, well, we got Javier Mar versus Alvaro Beltran. That's going to be a good one. Spectacular.
Absolutely. And Sam Murray against Bobby Horn. They're one of the only two here that actually have a 2-2 head on. So they're even up. Good round of 16s coming up here on IRT Live. However, the first match is getting ready to start. Let's take it to a short break, and we'll go right to courtside, and we're here at the Longhorn Open.
I think one of the biggest things about Gearbox is just the quality and the reliability of their product. I know that no matter what I do, whatever product I choose, whatever racket I choose, I'm going to like it no matter what. It's something that's very comforting as a player to have a very consistent product in your hand every single practice session, match, after match. It's just really nice to have. My name's Bobby Horn. Don't make a mistake. Get yourself an M40 right now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Start of game number 1, Landa Garai. Fabio.
Well, Dean Bear, thank you so much for that intro, and let's get started here. As you said, meat and potatoes. This is very, very interesting because these two gentlemen have not faced in the Tier 1, as you mentioned. Of course, Landa coming in at seeded number 2, and Garai, he fought for his place to be here, and I think he's going to give a spectacular match. We got a game right now of speed, reaction, and a lot of talent right here. You're going to see these guys wearing a cape and just flying all over the place.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one. You know, it's funny. We usually start off in the round of 16s. However, Fabio, we've had round of 64s and round of 32s on the air today. So, interesting fact right there as we need to check in on the score, Fabio. I know we get a little crazy early in the game.
So we got 1 serving 0 on the headpen scoreboard.
So want to welcome into the booth today with us for this match, Miss Karen Grizz. Karen, how are you? Yeah, I like the 3-man booth. It adds a little extra perspective. Well, it also gives me a chance to shut up for a few minutes.
This is a 2-man, 1-woman booth.
Yeah, instead of like 2.5 men with 2 men, 1 woman. Okay, we got a show right here on NBC. No.
There you go.
So let me ask you, Karen. Karen, what is your thoughts on not only what we talked about before in the pregame about 9 out of the 16 players being born in Mexico? What's your thoughts on this particular event right here? Yeah, I mean, well, let's be honest here. You know, what an ace serve right there by Garai. So Garai, although he plays for Colombia, he was born in Mexico. So we have 2 Mexican-born players right here and a third one on the court right next to us. And honestly, I wish we had cameras on every court because we got some absolutely fantastic matches. And there is a bullet of a serve by Eduardo Garay. Wow, Karen, did you see that serve?
I did. It was a really good serve, and I think he's going to have to try to keep the points short to earn the points. I think if he lets a lot of points go really long, then Alex will have the advantage. So that good serve is going to be key.
There you have it. So Garay going to shoot off the back wall. Big setup for Landa, and he buries it cross court.
Hey, these two gentlemen don't live far from each other. Alejandro Landa lives in El Paso, and Chihuahua, Eduardo Garay. And the thing is that when they want to spar, they can spar together. So it's interesting, though. I know for a fact that Alex Landa doesn't like to spar a lot with the guys that are on tour. So, it's an interesting matchup. Agility, speed, and I'm waiting for a lot of fireworks here.
Big setup off the back wall. Landa skips that one. Landa likes to go bottom board, Fabio. We know
Yes.
that. So if he's on, he's extremely dangerous. And the last time he played Kane, he played very well.
Oh,
so
he
his
did.
last match.
He did.
So now,
Look at how far that ball came off the back wall for Eduardo Garay's serve. That was just amazing.
yeah, so, getting back to bottom board, both of these guys, and Karen, I'm sure you can attest, is that Eduardo Garay is also a shooter. Both are shooters. So I think the key here is who's going to make more mistakes is going to come out on the short end of the stick here. But look at that bullet. You can't say Landa doesn't shoot hard.
No, you can't.
They called a short serve.
If it's a matter of a measuring strength between these two, I really don't know. I can't say who hits it hardest.
We have an absolutely packed. Just think, there's about this many people at the other gym also. So this is a packed house here at the Longhorn Open as Landa throws a bullet down the line. These two players are hitting extremely hard.
They are, and we saw that this afternoon too. Earlier today, a lot of these players, that's the style of play that they're all coming of playing. They're just aggressive, and they are, they're always going for the kill shot. They don't play a lot of defense.
No, they don't. And you're right. They're almost always on offense. It's one of the things that they learn. It's a matter of style play, Karen, if you agree that they have had to adapt because Kane rarely does a defensive shot. He's on offense almost all the time. So they have to improve.
That's true.
See
That's
right
a
there.
very good point.
See
Very
right
good
there.
point.
Another point there for Alejandro Landa. So 5 serving 3 in the headpen scoreboard. Alex Landa with a 2-point lead here. And you know what I like about this one is if Eduardo Garay, like you said, Karen, before, if he puts his numbers together, if he does a good match, this could be a statement for him on Pro Tour. This is a signature win. Just like earlier that we saw, that signature win from Javier Estrada defeating Sebastián Franco.
Yep.
This could be a signature win here for Eduardo Garay as well.
Yeah, I definitely think he has an opportunity here.
Wow, that's a skip shot right there
Yep.
by Alex Landa. It's a point there for Eduardo Garay.
And Dean was right. The energy in this room right now is great for a Friday night. We have people watching the 2 matches that are going on here. The other 2 matches are going on at the other clubs. So they have an equally big crowds over there watching those. It's just a lot of energy here at the Longhorn, and it's just really, really fun to be here.
Ace
Nice
serve
ace.
for Eduardo Garay, tying it up at 5 apiece. And see, that's a factor always, Karen, with Eduardo Garay. His serve in Mexico has always been troublesome for everybody.
There's a big foot fault, and that was called by Robbie Collins. Yeah, Landa, the foot is over the line. He needs to call that. So we are knotted up at 5-5 on the Headpen scoreboard. Headpen is not only the scoreboard sponsor of the IRT, they're not just the official ball of the IRT. Headpen is the industry leader in all things racquetball.
That's a great splat by Alex there.
Wow, what a return to serve. Check out them online today, www.head.com/racquetball. So Landa back in the service box.
Short serve.
I like that Garay's holding up his racket kind of slow. Landa likes to go fast.
That's a nice return right there.
That was a bad serve.
Just a lollipop right there.
You still have to execute.
True. Oh, unfortunate crack there on the right side for Garay. Couldn't get to it. Landa goes back to serve.
Let me tell you, the quality of this match so early is absolutely outstanding, and I can't believe how many people are watching this match live right now.
Yep, we have a full house.
Great pickup by Landa. Oh, that's going to be, he's going to call that an avoidable. That's an incidental contact, to be honest. I don't agree with that call.
I happen to agree with the referee.
I don't.
That's a good side out.
I think it was incidental contact.
That was a close call. I think he was about ready to kind of get set up, so. But he skips that one.
That was a foot fault. You know, you got to call all the foot faults.
Well, Alex isn't arguing the football. I don't think.
He's arguing a screen.
Yeah.
I just want a fault call. That's all Alex is saying.
So 6-5 in the headpan scoreboard. What a great serve there by Garai. He's going to get a setup. He's going to go. Right there, cross court. Point
Nice
by
shot.
Eduardo Garay.
Want to say one of the sponsors here, KRP Rentals and Trucking. It's an oil field rental company doing business in the Permian Basin since 2000. They supply mud and wood storage, mud mixing pits, transfer pumps, and much of anyone's surface rental needs. Check them out online today. Back to the action. Great serve.
Ooh.
Weak return.
Point number 8 for Mr. Eduardo Garay.
And Garai is doing what he needs to do. He's keeping the points pretty short, which is what we said in the beginning, and the serves have been really, really good. That was a great shot to the back corner. Alex couldn't get his racket on it.
Great action here today, early in the round of 16s. So we have 2 matches coming up here on the broadcast, and then tomorrow morning we got our quarterfinals.
Oh, and that ball's split in half.
Broken ball. Splathead.com creates a cutting-edge sportswear that can be worn both on and off the court. You're not looking good unless you're wearing Splathead. Splathead.com also provides sponsorship grants to players and is the nationwide supporter of tournaments. So when you buy Splathead, you're helping make all of that happen. Go to splathead.com during the Longhorn Open and use discount code Longhorn25 and get 25% off your order. Another one of the local sponsors here at the Longhorn. There's a lot of them.
It's a short serve.
Second serve coming up.
That was a really good lob serve.
Wow, what a great
And
get
big
there by
dive.
Garay.
Yep.
I like how Alex just swats the ball cross court. He's really got Garay moving side to side.
Wow.
And
That's
look
a
at
shot.
that flatty.
Wow, what a great shot there by Alexander. Great choice by him. He had so many options right there, but he went for that shot. Too much for Garay. And now, again, Alexander in the box again to serve. 5 serving 9 on the headpan scoreboard.
Screen serve.
So Landa trying to fish. He's not catching anything, though.
No, I think he wanted the same screen call on this Garai serve, but it wasn't really the same. I didn't think it was a screen earlier.
Set up right there.
6 feet high.
Wow.
Both
shot.
players hitting so hard. Oh, that's going to be a warning for Alex Landa, and
Down
there
the
it
line.
is. You knew that. The IRT would like to give a special thanks to Gearbox for being one of our inside industry partners. Check out all the latest and innovative equipment from Gearbox. Gearbox supports not only the sport of racquetball, but many athletes as well. Check them out online, www.gearboxsports.com.
That's a nice return by Alex there.
You know, Karen is exactly correct. I was just about to, I'm like, smart return. He didn't overswing. He just put the ball in the right spot. Short serve.
Second opportunity there for the number 2 seeded player right
We have
now.
our first towel timeout sponsored by Service Master Restore. However, I want to take a second to tell you about the great people over at T-Ray. T-Ray is a one-stop shop for all your water transfer needs in the Permian Basin. With all the hustle and bustle going on out there in the oil patch, you need to count on a dependable company that's committed to safety and service. T-Ray supplies water transfer, light towers, forklifts, and other equipment for frac jobs in and around the Permian Basin. For information, visit t-rayproperties.com. And I want to thank them. They brought us over some hats, Fabio.
They did.
So thank you, T-Ray. Back to the action. Center court.
Nice return there. I have an update from the court next door to us. Adam Bonilla is actually up 10-4 over Andre Perea right now.
Wow, that's amazing.
We don't, obviously still early in the game and in the match, but a little unexpected there. So, and I can see Perea. He just took a timeout.
That's a point right there by Eduardo Garay, who's now in double digits, 10-5.
So both underdogs are in double digits before the favorite, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yep.
Interesting.
Could mean a long night of racquetball for us, which would be awesome.
Tiebreakers. I'll tell you, one of the takeaways so far, even though we're early in game one, is Garai's serve. He's serving well.
He's serving out of his mind. He's just playing phenomenal.
Yeah, but how?
Oh, look at that dive. Great try.
Good effort, but the question is how long can he serve that well? There's the key.
Mm-hmm. I think you're right. I think that is the key.
Towel timeout sponsored by Service Master Restore. Mr. Frank Catalano, one of our partners here at the tour. And just so you know, the IRT welcomes My Pillow as a partner of the tour. You know the pillows? Now check out the towels. Proudly made in the USA. We all here at the IRT use them, and you should too. Visit mypillow.com and use promotion code IRT for amazing discounts today. I love them. It's one of my favorite sponsors, Fabio. I think of them every single night when I lay on my pillow topper.
We got a pillow topper as well for the for the mattress, and it's so comfortable.
That's a good shot right there.
And I can say my dog loves them too, because we got him a dog bed, a My Pillow dog bed, and he loves it.
Wow, they're checking out the floor. While they're checking out the floor, we want to thank Thoroughbred Bakery. It's an amazing new bakery here in Austin. They were voted Austin's best bakery by Austin Monthly Magazine. This small batch shop focuses on quality over quantity, making perfect crusted loaves. They had the breakfasts today, and they were fantastic.
Oh, I missed that. Now I wish I was here.
Yeah, they were voted by Food Network as one of the best burritos in the country. Check them out online, thoroughbredtx.com, or on social media, thoroughbredtx, and mention code Longhorn Open for 20% off. Big setup for. What a shot right there.
Wow.
As he's running back, leaning backwards, splat rolling it, and a flatty right there.
That was an amazing shot. That just shows the athleticism of these guys. I mean, so many guys on the tour are in such amazing shape, and they're so athletic. That's just showing it right there. Completely falling back off his feet.
Wow.
Nice serve.
That's an ace serve right there.
You said it, Fabio. He is serving out of his mind.
And that's Eduardo Garay for you. He's giving so much trouble over the years because of his serve. He was a junior.
A little sarcastic thumbs up from Alex there.
He was a junior, Eduardo Garay, 1 year over Andre Parrilla. So every year they were both juniors, Eduardo Garay kept him out of the national team. It was amazing.
Landa gave up on that one. This is what Landa does sometimes when he has a a pretty big deficit. Is I don't want to say, he quits because that's the wrong word, but I don't see the fire looking into finishing this game, as you could see Landa right now. I just don't like the body language.
No. It's different.
Yeah.
But one thing that we have seen Landa do over the tour is that even though he loses the first game, he comes back and wins it. We've seen him do that more than once.
Absolutely, but why not stay here and fight, as we have our first game point opportunity for Eduardo Garay. 14 serve 6. Short serve.
Yeah, it looks like Alex Landa is going to drop this one.
He does it often. We've seen this before. However, with a lob serve coming up, I wouldn't be surprised if Landa crushes it.
Overhead. Oh. Eduardo Garay with an opportunity.
And there was some big action on the Preliminary match.
Yep, the crowd went crazy over there. Not sure what happened, but.
What a great return from Eduardo Garay. So is this the day of upsets?
Could be.
Team, what do you guys think?
Everybody loves upsets, Karen.
Everybody does love an upset, and you can say that now, but I would still say that these matches have a long way to go, and I wouldn't count out the favorites just yet.
This might be tough. No, big setup. Game 1 in the books.
So Eduardo Garay from Cali, Colombia, wins game number 1, 15-6 against the number 2 seeded on tour.
So we're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back here with the start of game 2 right here on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So, interesting game number 1 with Garay taking a 15-6. Karen, did you expect a score like that in game 1?
No, I did not. I mean, I expected a close game, but as much as I thought Garay would hold his own and play really well, I did expect the Landa to win. Having said that, like you said, a lot of times if he's down in a game enough, he'll just kind of move on to the next game and start from there. So this game might be completely opposite of that.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Fabio, your thoughts? Same?
My thoughts is if Eduardo Garay can keep serving at the same pace and same stamina as he has in the first game, it's going to be lights out if he can keep it up.
I want to see the foot fault called when Garay is serving bombs and that foot's over the line. I want to see that call.
So I agree with you. I would like to see that too. I mean, really all it would take would be Alex to complain once about it and to say, call the foot faults, and then, our referee would have to start looking at it.
I thought that was a 2-bounce get. Wow, front wall, side wall crack.
Point for Alex Landa. And what I want to see, ladies and gentlemen, is the true marking of a champion is when he come back from behind.
Yep.
And, you're always on top. That's fine. But like Landa, he needs to prove he's a number 2 seeded player on the tour. He needs to come back. He needs to win this and make a statement, because a true champion is someone that can come from behind.
Yep.
So, Alex, lead will be one of ours, so you don't have anything on. Tough shot. Nope.
Good pickup there on the back wall. It was really low.
Wow.
Nice.
Improvisation right
Nice
there.
little change-up, Rare. Interesting rally right there. Did you know where Rollout.com is the official apparel sponsor of the IRT? They offer a complete line of IRT and other lifestyle racquetball clothing. Not only is Rollout #1 clothing company in our industry, they also produce custom racquetball shirts for tournaments, teams, and clients across the country. Shop wearrollout.com today and support the official apparel sponsor of the IRT. They got some great new hoodies from the IRT. I have one. Get all of your IRT clothing right there, wearrollout.com.
That's a great backhand by Landa there.
Wow.
On a serve that was a little short. You know, we talked about earlier, if you were watching, that we had a speed gun here, watching the players, and just so you know, on one on the last serve there, it was 134 miles an hour, according to the speed gun.
Wow.
For Garai.
Good pickup right there. Garai skipped that one in. So game one from Perea and Mania, was that a Mania win?
A Mania won 15-6.
Woo. Adam Mania. You know, Andre has not really been, that stellar as of late. I mean, I remember Portland. I don't recall anything, astronomical, like a good game from Andre.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's lost a little earlier than he would have liked in Portland and maybe in Fullerton. I don't remember in Fullerton, but
I just think that the players, now they're just a lot of the players are just better. I think that skipped. That skipped.
You're calling it a skip?
Yeah, I thought so also. I called it right away.
Yeah, I got to agree with the referee.
Fabio, that's one thing. Fabio always agrees with the referee.
You got to pick your battles, Karen.
You do. That's true.
And that's not one of them.
Nope.
Landa, interesting little serve. Not a good one, Alex Landa. Not a good serve right there. I want to tell you about the Longhorn Open's longest standing sponsor, the law office of Charles Grisson. Chuck has been practicing civil and criminal law for 40 years. His experience is unparalleled. He works for individuals with small businesses throughout Texas and the USA. Skipped it in right there. If you're dealing with the dispute or contract negotiations, got yourself in trouble with the law, Chuck's the man you need to call. Check out his website for more information. Garai. What is the score, Fabio? 1-3?
So 1 serving 3 in the headpen scoreboard. Eduardo Garay trailing 2.
It is a packed house. Good pickup there by Landa.
It's a great ceiling shot there.
Set up off the back wall.
Oh, that's a good pass down the line.
Excellent. Garay was leaning because there was 3/4 of the court on the right side, and Landa puts it on the left side. What a shot.
It's all about execution, Dean. That shot right there, Landa had to pick it up. Right now, the referee, Robbie Collins, is signaling for Eduardo Garay to change his shirt. He's diving a lot. He's getting the court wet, and that's something that the referee has the authority to do, make a player change his shirt, and I think it's the right call.
Yeah, absolutely. And during this change, Landa has to stay on the court. And for those of you watching, IRT plays 2 out of 3. So 2 games to 15, tiebreakers to 11 if needed. We do have a professional ref. His name is Robbie Collins right there today. So we have Garay going for a shirt change. And we'll talk really quick about the Cornerstone Group. I want to share with you a special company with great service. CornerstoneFMC.com. Cornerstone offers investment banking services. That's right. They sell money. And if you have an unlimited supply for those middle market businesses who qualify, go to CornerstoneFMC.com and mention the Longhorn Open when you talk with them for a free consultation. If you use their services, Cornerstone will generously contribute 10% of the revenue stream to the Longhorn Open. And the Longhorn Open is definitely for the members here at the UT Athletic Club. So check them out online today. Landa
Escape shot right
that
there.
one in. You know, and to be honest right there, that ball came flying over Garai, and that's kind of a screen. You really can't use your body to hide the ball like that, which is kind of what Garai did right there.
You know what? I like the fact that now that Eduardo Garay changed his shirt, now he's in the blue because they were both in red. So
Yep.
it could get a little confusing right there. Like boxing, we had to go with the trunks instead of the shirt.
Exactly.
So Eduardo Garay trailing 1-3 in the headpan scoreboard. Eduardo Garay trying to match the pace he had in game number 1 here.
That's a nice shot by Garay.
Landa had that. I think he kind of gave up on that ball. That ball was up. I think he could have got it. I'd like to see Landa a little more focused here tonight.
Garay's last couple of serves have been a little higher. Dean, you were talking about how long can he keep the serve up.
Yeah.
He's been missing more of them, I think, in the last five or so minutes, and the ones that you're making are a little higher. So
yeah,
he's not getting those aces the easy points that he was getting earlier.
This is the second match of the day for Eduardo Garay, and Alex Landa's first. I know that plays a factor.
Good pickup right there.
No.
Called it on himself.
Okay.
So this just in, De La Rosa wins game 1, 15-6 over Estrada, and Mercado is leading over Portillo 12-10. That would be a really good win for Mercado to get himself jockeyed up more towards that top 10.
Yep.
He's been there before.
Absolutely. And you know what? Portillo had the opportunity, I believe it was in the last event, where he was 8 and he had to play 9, and he's jockeying with
He was with
Rodrigo Montoya. Both players hitting the ball right back to each other, but set up off the back wall.
Wow.
Nice shot.
Nice
Alex
punch.
Landa, point number 4 right there for the El Paso, Texas native. So 4 serving 3 in the headpan scoreboard. Retaking the lead is now Alex Landa.
Screen serve right there. A little more laser focused here in game number 2 for Alex Landa. Nice reset.
Oh, nice shot.
What a flatty push by Alex Landa.
That was great touch right there. He took some pace off it. They were wailing it back and forth at each other, and he finally just eased off.
Too much.
It worked.
Little overhitting there, I think.
So 5 serving 3.
As we have a towel timeout sponsored by
Service Master Restore, Mr. Frank Catalano. Thank you for being such a great partner with the IRT. The signature yellow towels.
So I want to welcome everybody into the chat box. Like our post, share our feed. I know that there's a ton of our Latin American viewers. We have many. What a rip right there. Fabio, why don't you give a little insight to some of those Spanish viewers we have?
Gracias a todos y bienvenidos para estar sintonizando el International Racquetball Tour aquí desde Austin, Texas, en el UT Racquetball Club con Eduardo Garay representando a Cali, Colombia, contra Alejandro Landa, el sembrado número 2. Estamos en la ronda de 16 y emocionados por estar aquí. Por favor, denle like a nuestro post, compartan nuestra liga para que el racquetball esté disponible para todo el mundo y todos los jugadores allá hacia afuera.
We had a broken ball there.
Now Eduardo Garay, back to serve. So, Karen, such a different pace, right? This game from game number 1.
Well, I think it's about the same pace as it was in the beginning until Alex kind of decided he was going to wait to see what happens in game 2. So we didn't see the fast pace at the end of that first game. But I think certainly this would be to Alex's liking. I think the points are longer. Actually, the points are getting a little longer, and as I said in the first game, I think Garai needs them to be shorter, so it favors Alex at this point for that.
Another towel timeout sponsored by Service Master Restore.
Okay, Alex is serving. Second serve. Goes for the high lob. Nice.
Wow. Great rally right there.
About that.
Great rally right there, but Eduardo Garay comes out in the winning end of that.
Yep. I will say they are both using the whole court. They are making each other go back and forth, both sides of the court, left, right, front, back. They're both using the whole court on almost every point.
So 3 serving 5 in the headpan scoreboard, Eduardo Garay.
That was a good serve.
Oh, the referee calls it short.
I know you always agree with the referee, Fabio, but
again, pick your battles.
Yep.
So Mercado wins game 1, 15-3. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, good.
15-3. Wow.
15-13, I'm sorry.
Okay. I was going to say, wait a minute.
What a flat
Nice shot.
rollout by Garai. So, Fabio, let's talk really quick about Eduardo Garay. You said earlier, he was using a different racket and he was a little bit injured.
Yes.
With the wrist.
So at the end of last year, he had a wrist injury in his right hand. When he got recovered from it, he started using a lighter racket, so he switched it up. He went down, he told me he went down 10 grams of weight. So he feels good with his racket. So it has changed his game a little bit because, believe it or not, with a heavier racket, he hit much harder. So right now, believe it or not, he's hitting a little bit lighter. Seems incredible. Oh, Eduardo Garay missing an opportunity right there.
Yeah. Want to say hi to one of our favorites down in Bolivia, Mr. Roland Keller is watching online.
Coco Keller. Want to say hi to Coco Keller for watching. Welcome to the box, Coco.
This is going to be a setup.
Wow.
And a rollout. Nice shot.
Another flatty right there by Eduardo Garay. Unbelievable match right here. 5-5.
No.
5-5. 4-5?
Yes. Oh, Alex.
Nice shot.
Wow.
Wow, is that still in play?
Yeah.
Whoa. That
What
was amazing.
a rally.
How is that possible?
That was amazing.
Alex Landa is in disbelief still.
Got a big roar out of the crowd for that one.
As it should.
Great effort by both players.
Crack ace. Point Garay. So what an ace by Garay. This is tough.
Wow.
Not at all. It was like a day at the office.
So
he's hit several of those today. Just complete, full extension, no hesitation at all. Roll it out. It's another good serve.
And
That one he does from his knees.
This just in 9-1 Adam Mania in game 2 so far.
Wow.
So we got this is an unbelievable Friday night in Austin, Texas, ladies and gentlemen. If you're close by, come on over. If not, get on a plane. You could be here in the morning.
Yep.
That's a screen serve. Is that
Great get. Nice shot.
Landa's like, thank God. Garay is on fire, Greg. You are absolutely correct.
let's just hope that he keeps it that way. Doesn't want to run out of gas in his tank.
Ooh, nice little grab there. Not the right shot by Garai.
Neither that one. He made a mistake.
Landa is exhausted in there, Fabio. Exhausted. You can see it.
Garai made a mistake with that shot, and he paid for it with a point.
Yep.
So DLR will move on. Daniel De La Rosa wins game 2, 15-4. So Mercado won game 1, Felipe. There you go.
Short serve.
I want to say hello to Raja Sabita in Bolivia also. We got a lot of Bolivias in the chat box. I want to say hello to all of you guys. I miss you guys. I love coming down there. Big skip right there. All splinters. That came in. Big divot right there by Garai. So Garai looking for a towel timeout, sponsored by Service Master Restore. So as that's up there, we need a really quick, we need to talk to you about Core & Cox Wealth Management. Core & Cox combines financial planning and investment management to ensure you're on the right track to reach your financial goals. Whether you're about to retire, take on a new job, expecting an inheritance, going through a divorce, any other life-changing involves finances work, Core & Cox Wealth Management, build a better and secure future. Good pickup there by Landa. Here's a plum of a setup. Oh, that's a tough one, but he got a racket on it.
Another good save.
Another good save.
Garay's just going to see how hard he can hit it and see what happens.
So when is this rally going to be over?
Right here.
Nope.
By Landa.
Nope. Amazing effort.
We have some great racquetball action here on the stadium court, Austin, Texas. 2020 Longhorn Open. Wow. Unbelievable. What a great rally. Landa is not happy.
No, I think there were 3 shots I think that Garay thought Landa didn't get, but I think he got them all. I think the ref made the right calls on that play.
What a return by Landa. Broken ball.
Wow, what an unfortunate way to end such a good rally.
Let me tell you, they're hitting the ball a ton in there. I mean, you can't see from the radar gun. Sometimes they're pounding the ball, and it's at 22 miles an hour. So it's picking up, it could be picking up arm speed. It could be picking up. No, it's true. I spoke with a guy who was calibrating it yesterday. That's some of the thing. It's supposed to be pretty accurate when it picks up the actual ball.
Yeah, and like we said, we've seen the 120s, 130s on multiple occasions. And so when they just hit it at the right angle from where the speed gun is, it's showing the speed that they have.
So 8 serving 7 in the headpin scoreboard. Eduardo Garay looking for point number 9.
I like that return by Landa. It was like a wide angle. Too many pinches, Fabio. Too many pinches.
Shot by Landa.
So for those of you watching, a pinch is when you hit the ball from the side wall and then it hits the front wall, as we have another towel timeout sponsored by Service Master Restore. So you don't want to take that pinch shot when your opponent is standing in front of you. The pass, as Fran Davis would say, is the best option.
I want to say hi, of course, to Coach Fran Davis.
She's
missed her at this tournament. She's usually at these ones.
And we're getting ready to start up again after the towel timeout.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit longer. and rightfully so, because players are also, tired. So they're not really quick to take that win.
Yep.
So 7 serving 8 on the headpin scoreboard. Alejandro Landa to the serve. Let's see if he can tie it up at 8 apiece.
No. Unforced error there. He had Garai behind him.
And he had options. Unfortunately, not such a good execution right there.
All he had to do was hit the front wall. That was it.
That's it.
One job right there. Hit the front wall.
Nice shot.
Wow.
That was a flat reverse pinch rollout. That was directly into the corner. Can't even call it a reverse pinch. Did you see the authority he swung at that ball, Fabio?
Yes.
It almost looked like he wanted to swing through it. Landa is starting to drop bombs, ladies and gentlemen. So Alex Landa in the service box, drive serve. That should be a screen serve.
Yet it wasn't.
You know, that's what Landa's saying. It's a screen serve. You know, and a lot of players would want the receiver to call that, but you can't. The referee has to call a screen serve.
What about a foot fault?
And that too.
I mean, often the referee is prompted by a hand raise, if it's a close one. But you're right. It is on the referee to call it. But a lot of times the referee is more compelled to call a screen when players raise their hand and start waving their hand around.
It's part of the intimidation process.
Towel
trying to
timeout.
influence.
Sponsored by Service Master Restore.
There's so many ways, Karen, that we've seen over the years professional players, not to mention guys like Cliff Swain, for example, trying to influence the referee to go their way. Everybody has their tactics.
Yep.
You
walk up to the service line, even if you think the ball, even if the ball skipped, you.
I always walk to the service line. Every shot I take is good. Everyone. Everyone. That's right, Pablo. Everyone.
Yep.
But on a serious note, let's go back to the action here. Landa.
Another nice kill shot there.
Excellent serve,
Pinch.
weak return, and a great put away from Landa.
Yep.
As Garai holds his racket up to slow him down. I want to say thank you to production staff. Alex Cohen on the controls. Pablo Farhe.
Great get by Eduardo there. Oh, and then he missed it.
That's a foul tip.
Corner of death. Anytime in the back glass when you got two glass panels going, it's very easy. Timeout on the court. We'll take a short break ourselves. We'll be back right here on IRT Live.
I think one of the biggest things about Gearbox is just the quality and the reliability of their product. I know that no matter what I do, whatever product I choose, whatever racket I choose, I'm going to like it no matter what. It's something that's very comforting as a player to have a very consistent product in your hand every single practice session, match, after match. It's just really nice to have. My name's Bobby Horn. Don't make a mistake. Get yourself an M40 right now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we have a professional towel man out there.
Yep, got a little squeegee action on the courts.
So this is when we miss Rob Blanton, like in the U.S. Open. Is that correct?
It is.
So I want to give a shout out to Rob Blanton. I don't know if he's watching.
I don't think we ever miss Rob Blanton, but okay.
Oh.
Come on, Rob, I'm only kidding. You know that. I'm a kidder. Back to the live action. Landa in the box. 9 serving 8 on the headpan scoreboard. Short serve. So there's Alex Landa. High lob, Nick. Good pickup. Here's a big setup for Landa.
And he takes advantage of it.
Controlled center court, Fabio. Landa was in total control from the serve. A decent lob serve. Just set up a really good rally and a good point for Alex Landa.
Yep. And that backhand shot, according to the speed camera, was 120.
Wow. That's a backhand, ladies and gentlemen. 120 on the radar gun.
So Eduardo Garay, just so everybody knows who's watching, he switched his shirts again. He's wearing the navy blue one right now. Of course, Landa still with the same shirt.
That's a nice shot.
That was a beautiful backhand cross court. Excellent shot selection.
Wow. On his knees,
That was
sliding.
That was a big foot fault. Just saying.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm surprised that Landa hasn't, you know, said anything like to the contrary, anything. And all you got to do is say, "Hey, watch it for me, please."
Well, listen, if the referee didn't see it, it didn't happen.
Okay, that one was not a foot fault. I was watching that time.
Might have been a screen, but okay.
I can only watch so many things at once.
That was a good get. That was a 2-bounce get.
Yep.
Good call right there.
Alex knew it. He stopped.
I want to say hi to Coach Manuel Flores in Bolivia. How are you? Oh, and our intern, JP Edwards, is in the box watching.
Hey, JP. How goes it?
Wow, a bullet down the line, Landa.
Yep.
So we got a race to 5 right here, Karen.
Yep, we do. We need a towel.
As we have another towel timeout sponsored by Service Master Restore.
Now we've got a an official mopper of the tournament.
So I'm told we have match point on the other court. Adam Mania looking to close it out. But here we are, deep into game 2 here. Landa 10, Garai 10. Head pen scoreboard, Landa serving.
Like you said, Dean, it's a race to 5.
Wow.
Great serve.
Ooh. That's an avoidable. If you called the other one, you got to call that one.
Everybody's okay, though, which is the
most
important thing. First question, because they obviously
you know, Landa's going to want the avoidable. I'm interested to see referee Robbie Collins call towel timeout, sponsored by Service Master Restore. Service Master is one of our one of our partners of the tour, and we thank them for all their help.
We're waiting for the call. Landa's going to the service box. 11-10.
11-7-10. That's a really, you called the other one, you got to call that one. It's the same scenario.
Fair play.
Yep. Eduardo didn't argue it.
I would have taken that out of midair if I was Landa. I would have took that right out of midair. But a nice side out right here. So Garai putting unbelievable pressure on Alex Landa right now. Fabio, if you had to talk about this match, remember we talked before about these are this match and the Kane match should be like walks, and we are nothing from walk.
Wow. Right there.
Nice shot by Landa.
Bullet right there by Landa.
With authority.
So let's just update. Portilla is up 11-7 in game 2. So look at that one going to a tiebreaker over there at the Gregory Gym. That was match point. I don't think it's over. Here comes a gigantic setup for Landa.
Oh, and a big skip by Garay there. There's an opportunity.
Here's the pressure going to Eduardo Garay right there, because that was I don't want to say an easy shot, but that shot was makeable. And he
definitely
buried that into the ground, like not even close.
Yeah, we've seen him hit shots where he was, off balance and everything with no problem. So I agree. That one's a screen serve. It'll be second serve. And he goes for the deep lob.
Good save right there by Landa
Close call
Wow.
there.
What a shot by Eduardo Garay. So I don't know if the other match is over. Timeout. So Parilla is down 14-9, and Adam is serving for the match, 14-9 over there. Wow. But Garay here, 10-12. Flat rollout. Good shot. Sidewall, front wall, ladies and gentlemen. Sidewall, front wall.
I agree.
So-
Eduardo doesn't quite agree, but
You know, Garay didn't, he didn't really question it. He gave it a look-see, but he walked right back.
yeah. That's in his nature, though. He doesn't tend to get, argumentative with the judges. Oh, Alex needs to make that shot.
He tried to come back, behind him here with his forehand down the left side wall, and Garay, who was there? He had 3/4 of the court on the right side. He really should have took a different shot right there. So that match, Mania and Parilla, Mania is serving for the match at 14-9, so that's interesting. Again, over there, court 5. He got that.
And that.
Oh,
no.
Alex Landa
Wow.
submitting to pressure.
Wow. 2 amazing gets by Garay. Forces Alex's hand, puts the pressure on him to make the good shot.
Towel timeout on the court, sponsored by Mr. Frank, Service Master Restore. Want to say hi to Javier Estrada, who's watching. So I think that match is over there, and Adam Mania will move on to the quarterfinals. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Mania moving on. Was that an ace? Twelve serving 12.
And obviously this match is not over yet, but for those of you watching, this is only the first of 2 we have tonight. The next match is going to be Kane Waslenchuk and Andres Acuna.
Good pickup.
So we hope you will join us for that one as well. That's a great
Nice
shot down the line.
A little risky, though. Eduardo wasn't that far away from the ball.
No, he wasn't, but I think Alex feels like he needs to take those shots. He needs to make that risky shot.
Another towel timeout. Sponsored by Service Master Restore.
Great win by Adam Mania on the next court over. Tell Lisa I have to stay in rest. Please, please.
So congratulations to Adam Mania, who advances.
He will
Yep.
take on the winner of Mercado and Portillo.
Oh, okay, great. Well, that'll be a good matchup too then, with either one of those guys.
Alejandro Landa to serve. 12-12.
The winner of this match will take on De La Rosa. So we had a race to 5, and now we're up to 3. This is going to be a 15-14.
So the winner
But
of
which way, Dean?
the winner
Landa.
the winner of this match, or what's left of him. Wow.
That's a
What
rollout.
a flatty in
Wow.
Austin,
Nice shot.
Texas.
What a great shot there by Eduardo Garay, taking his prowess right there. And you see, Karen, what I like about Eduardo Garay, he was those shots. He's very technical. See how he bent down, bent his knees.
Yep.
He took his time, didn't rush it, wait for the ball to get where he wanted to, and boom, kills it.
Short serve.
He didn't jump the gun. He knows he's 3 points away from winning this, and this would be a signature win.
I agree. It's a huge,
Ow.
It would be a huge win if he can pull it up.
Absolutely. And listen, these are the next 3 points are probably the hardest he's ever going to have. And
Wow.
Landa is not going to make it easy
case in point.
Absolutely.
It's a great forehand.
And you know what? I expect nothing other than that, Karen. As you know, as we saw the end of game one, you're not going to see that from Alex Landa here.
No.
Not when we're at 12-12 in game two.
That swing from Alex Landa, that kill shot was clocked at 137 miles an hour.
Yep.
Well, his backhand was $122 before, right?
Alex Landa. Little lob nick there for Garai.
Sidewall, front wall.
Good shot. I think it was a good
shot. Good shot. Sidewall, front wall.
Mm-hmm.
And Landa's right there. So if Robbie can't see that, he has to, just so you guys know, if the referee doesn't see it skip, he has to assume it's good.
Yeah.
13-12, 2 points away, Landa. We might be at a breaker, Fabio.
And I know you love those, Dean.
Absolutely.
And I think that shot was good. I'm a little off to the side from it, and from where I was looking, it went right in, just like you said, sidewall, front wall.
You had a better vantage point than I did, Karen.
So I think the ref made the right call.
And he skipped that one in, so we have the first game point opportunity here for Alejandro Landa. So Landa serving for game two. Drive serve to the forehand. He doesn't do that. He doesn't. Here comes a big setup for Garai. Pressure for Garai, and he buries it.
Nice shot.
What's amazing to me is that it seems that he makes it look so easy. And, you know, people are just in awe. But he does it so often that not a lot of people are just amazed by it anymore as they used to be.
So Portillo did win game two.
So that's going to a tiebreaker?
Breaker.
Mm-hmm. Second serve.
Whoops. What?
144 miles an hour.
144 miles an hour.
And every bit of it.
Garay's racket went flying off its handle, flying off its tether. Whoops. We have an equipment timeout here. Equipment timeout, yeah. He lost the tether on his racket. Let's go to a quick commercial. Can we?
Now let's stay right here because this is unbelievable action here.
And want to say hi in the box to Mr. Robbie Pardovich. Mr. Robbie Pardovich in San Diego. Want to say hi to Robbie. Hope you're doing well, Robbie.
So.
All right, Garay comes back with a different racket.
Well, you know,
with a tether attached.
Landa is at his second opportunity for game two, and I'm expecting him to take that one. To be honest, I'm expecting Landa to finish this off right here. I'm just kind of wondering what referee Robbie Collins is waiting for him. A tether, the dampener is not part of the racket.
Yeah,
so you have to get in there.
He's putting his vibration dampener on the racket because he's switched rackets, but on this new one he did not have a dampener, so he just put it on. He's ready to go.
All right.
Both these players playing too close for comfort. And the skip shot.
That was ugly, but
Alex stayed tough.
It went the way he wanted it to. So, tiebreaker coming up, ladies and gentlemen. So we got 15-6, 15-12. Garai will be serving for the tiebreaker. That game will be to 11, and that will be in about 2 minutes right here on IRT Live.
What keeps me going in racquetball is my family, everybody who supports me, and just the feel of a win at the end of a tournament is what keeps me going. That's all I need. Winning is something you just can't explain to somebody unless they've felt it before. You know all the hard work has paid off, and you've tried so hard to get to that point, and you finally do it, and it's amazing. I'm Holly Scott, I play for Gearbox, and you should too.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at the 2020 Longhorn Open in Austin, Texas, and the International Racquetball Tour would like to thank all the players that participate in any one of our sanctioned events. The tour would also like to thank the millions of fans watching alongside at home and those of you who are lucky enough to make it to one of our events. And special thanks go to Sully Kaur and the staff here at the UT Racquetball Club in Austin, Texas. Thank you for having us. We are ready. This is our first round of 16 match. Dean Bear in the booth, Fabio Soto and Karen Grizz. So guys, let's get ready to rumble, as they say in wrestling. This should really be a good one. Your thoughts?
That was an amazing game, too. I think we got out of Landa exactly what we expected from the number 2 seed. And I think it'll take everything that Garai has to hold off somebody who is a champion.
So I'm going to always predict an 11-10 tiebreaker.
Of course you are.
However, I'm expecting Landa to just take this game outright and quickly. That's my prediction.
Huh. Okay.
I expect Landa to win 11-8. That's
11-8.
my prediction.
All right.
Karen, what's yours? Come on, you're watching the same game.
I am. I'm going to go 11-6, I think. I also think Landa will win this.
There we go. Alex Landa just
after that first
out.
game, he's showing really good focus. I think, once that he got past that game, I think he was really planning to focus, and I think he's doing a really good job with that.
And you know what? I don't want to take anything away from Eduardo Garay because he doesn't seem to be overconfident in any way.
No.
Landa just applied himself. Like right there, Garay.
A little slip by Landa there.
Garay with his 4th shirt of the match. So 0 serving 0 and the headpan scoreboard. Eduardo Garay, Cali, Colombia. Alejandro Landa, Juarez, Mexico. Landa from the back. And
That's
Landa.
a great forehand.
And again, side out once more. 0 serving 0 on the headpan scoreboard.
Landa during that point looked really calm to me.
Well, this is a test for both of these gentlemen.
Yep.
I think, honestly, the reason I say that, Karen, is because I just expect the pressure to get to Garay right here as he takes a flat rollout with a forehand. But that ball was, a foot and a half off the side wall, and it was about only 30, maybe 34 feet back. He should make that shot. But I think when push comes to shove, I think the pressure will get to him as a young, up-and-coming player. Nice shot right there.
That's a point right there. So finally, someone draws first blood, and it's Eduardo Garay. 1 serving 0 on the headpan scoreboard.
Takes 11 to win this game, ladies and gentlemen. Garay is at the bottom of a mountain, and I'm going to tell you, Fabio, it is a mountain he must climb.
And we see the number 1 player on tour around here smelling the blood in the fish tank.
Yep, he's waiting. Kane's got all his kids with him today.
It's like when you're going to eat seafood and you see the lobster tank with all the lobsters that you're going to eat.
Another ripped backhand pinch from Garay.
So Garai, 2 serving 0 on the head pen scoreboard here in game number 3. The breaker.
Short serve.
2 matches already in the books. De La Rosa moves on. Mania moves on. Here comes a big setup for Garai.
Referee called a replay?
And the reason he's calling a replay because there was room for him to swing, and he needs to take that. That is a rookie mistake right there. He's got Landa moving. He's got the whole line. You got to swing.
Eduardo Garay went fishing.
He did. He had the pose. Short serve. I think one place where you're seeing the pressure he's feeling is on the serve. He's been hitting them short.
Well, you
trying to get them perfect.
Well, you can't keep the same pace he had in game number 1 forever. I mean, again, this is not Eduardo Garay's first match of the day.
Nope.
But it is Landa's.
Another great
nice
shot.
And a point number 3 for Eduardo Garay. And you know what I like about these games, that even though it's not over, you know, in the first game we saw a really big upset. What I like is that other players get to see some weaknesses from Alex Landa in this case, and they can exploit that. So it's one of the resources that these young players give us. They show us some, you know, chink in the armor of these pros that look like invincible sometimes.
It's another
wow,
great
that was a really good play by Garay.
4 serving 0.
As the entire Colombian crew is watching. And their other buddy, Mercado, is up in game 3. He's up 5-1.
Yep, over Portillo. We're getting updates from the other club. Second serve.
Necessary information, Karen.
Yep. That's a nice shot.
Wow. What a shot from shoulder length. Almost a flat rollout. Landa back in the service box. Short serve. Landa yet to get on the board here in game number 3. 0 serving 4.
Overhead shot right there. Not a smart
point 1. You knew that was coming.
Not a smart shot there.
Very bad return by Eduardo Garay.
Hey, I'm a fan of the overhead shots, but not straight to Landa, though.
No, you know what? You have to slice it. You have to have that cross court, and you got to touch the left wall. Good pick up there. Big setup for Garay.
Nice shot.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Okay, we need to say it on here. The
146
speed gun,
that was.
146.
146 for there. So some of the serves are not getting clocked because the players are in the way on the court. So you know, we're getting reads, but sometimes, you know, they're not as effective.
So I want to let everybody know, in the court next to us, getting ready for their match is Alan Natera and Conrado Moscoso.
That should be a good one also.
Wow.
What a flatty by Landa.
What a fantastic shot by Alex Landa, just showing us how you can kill the ball 1 millimeter above the board.
Do you know what he did? He didn't really swing hard. That was what made that shot so much better. Is, you know, usually Landa's putting all of it in there, and he kind of just, I don't want to say put half, but he just put a nice swing. Good pick up there.
Wow, okay.
Bad court position there by Landa.
Then almost hit him off after the back wall.
Almost.
I don't know where he thought that ball was going to go, but. Short serve. Second serve.
Tish Rogers is in the box. Aren't you here, Tish?
I saw her at the other club earlier today, so She is somewhere in the vicinity.
Well, I did speak to her, so.
That's a point right there for Eduardo Garay.
Yep.
I didn't think Garai would be up game 1, 5-1.
Game 3.
No, yeah. but 5 serving 1. Yeah. Yeah, we did broadcast round of 64s this morning.
Nice shot.
Wow, Garai's on fire. Landa really needs to do something here just to kind of cool down Garai. Wow, what a bullet of a serve.
Wow, overhead, destroying the ball in the corner. Eduardo Garay getting point number 7. So Landa,
I think he's almost lucky that ball didn't shatter into pieces.
Landa right now needs to take a timeout.
Yeah, he needs to make Garay uncomfortable, and he's letting him get very comfortable. It's a screen serve. Landa's not getting the call he wanted. That is a screen serve, Fabio. That's hitting the ball. That ball is coming straight to Robbie Collins. I'm kind of concerned why he's not really calling that.
Short serve. Nice rollout.
You might see a Landa timeout right here. So Mercado was up 8-1. Wow. And now it's 8 serving 5, so Portillo on his way back. Unbelievable shot right there by Garay to get himself back in the box. And I believe is it 8-1, Fabio?
Yeah, it's 8-1.
Good serve.
9-1.
Died in the corner. Nothing he could do with that.
No timeout from Landa. I want to see a timeout. So Landa, 9 serving 1. Are we going to see the same body language, Fabio?
It seems like he's just giving up. That's what his body's telling me.
I want to see him fight.
So Karen, is this the day of the upsets?
It is looking that way. I can't say that I feel like the next match will have that outcome, but
so we have game point right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Here.
Match point, I should say.
Yep.
Eduardo Garay.
He's been playing great.
He's just been playing out of his mind right now.
He deserves it. He gets it. Yep.
And
Landa
there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Eduardo Garay will move on and face Daniel De La Rosa.
Great for him. He played an amazing match. And that's a great win for him.
That is a good win. We just interviewed Garay earlier today, so we're not going to have a player interview here after this match. So we just got to wrap this game up. So, Karen, not what we expected.
No, we all predicted that Landa was gonna pull this out in Game 3. Garay, the pressure we thought he was gonna feel, he dealt with it just fine, and he continued to play amazing.
So the signature win, finally, for Eduardo Garay, that we've been waiting for a while on tour. He just got it today. So want to congratulate Eduardo Garay, the Colombian national team trainer, head trainer too, Goody. So kudos to him, and we'll wait to see the next match. And right beside us again, Alan Atera, Conrado Mosgoso is going to start warming up. But after this one, ladies and gentlemen, Kane Wazelenchuk, the #1 player on tour, versus Andres Acuña from Costa Rica.
So, Fabio, what do you think? Do you think the changing of the racket, maybe the injury, now he's 100% healthy, do you think that led to the Eduardo Garay win here today? Or do you think it's more of a Alex Landa breakdown?
I think it's a little bit of combination of both, but more so the Alex Landa breakdown, because he won Game 2. He came back. So they both had to win the Game 3 by 11 points. And we just saw Alex not getting that laser focus that we usually see. And it's his backyard, so, you know, again, don't want to take anything away from Eduardo Garay, but Landa, I expected more.
Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for our broadcast today. Next up on the court, number 1, Kane Waslinchuk versus number 16, Andres Acuna, right here on IRT Live.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and as you know, my passion is to help each and every one of you get the best sleep of your life. That's why I created my new Giza Dreams bed sheets. I guarantee you they'll be the most comfortable sheets you'll ever own.
With the Giza Dream Sheets, I'm getting the best sleep of my life.
I do not like my sheets. I love my Giza Dream sheets.
I guarantee you the first night you sleep on my sheets, you'll never want to sleep on anything else.
Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen right now. Giza Dreams are made with the finest, most sought-after cotton in the world. MyPillow Giza Dream Sheets are available in a variety of colors and will be the softest, most comfortable sheets you will ever own. And listen to this. For a limited time, when you use your promo code, Mike will send you a second set of Giza Dream Sheets absolutely free. That's 2 sets of sheets for the price of 1.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.